Now reading. Richard Aplin's developer Rant. Found in the Commodore Amiga version of Capcom's Final Fight, copyright 1991 US gold. Written for Creative Materials by Richard Aplin. Started 10th January 1991. Okay. Remember Line of Fire? Here we go again. Crackers. Fill in the blanks. Type. Loads of pointless ANSI codes and WYSI animated bits. Echo insert name here of name goes here presents the latest in prayers. Echo quote. Final Fight. Plus 14,925%. End quote. Echo quote. Cracked, trained, knocked up and parted by the amazing. Abracabla. Echo quote. Call la UKHQ on this and that for 1.4 terabytes of echo quote. Whereas stored on Sinclair microdrive. Online 25 hours a minute. 75-19.2 gigabaud. Echo unquote. Hot greets to Taz, Faz, Gaz, Baz, Has, Kaz, Waz and Saz. Echo quote. Limp arm with wings to humongous big penis substitute of the utterly inanely named crew. Echo quote. Look mum. I can use Seeker, Tetra Pak and EMS. Next week I'm learning bowel control. Echo quote with parentheses. I've got a mate who can do fantastically dull pseudo house music on Noise Tracker. Echo quote. And another mate is really amazing at doing uninteresting bass relief metallic logos on deep paint. Echo quote. We are going to call ourselves Wet Dream Design. And do a game for Psygnosis. Echo unquote. And they'll pay us £7,500,000 and we'll get our photos ridiculed in zero. And then even more. Echo unquote. We are going to do super fanican games and charge more than the national debt of Brazil. Echo quote. And after that it's virtual reality and I actually saw Andrew Braybrook at the PC show. Echo quote. And he actually spoke to me. And we had this really good conversation. And I told him all echo quote about how crap Rainbow Islands is and how he should have written it using Seeker and used echo quotey hardware sprites for the scrolling background. And when I asked him why he left out the echo quote bit on the arcade machine, when you first turn it on and some glitched graphics come up for a echo quote 30th of a second, which really contributes to the gamma play, he said, why don't you shut the fuck echo quote up and leave me alone? You irritating little twat. And I knew he was just saying that cause echo quote. He knew I was right and how much better than him I am. And I bet he's never written a echo quote. Viralax Sprite Starfield signed Scrully Bob demo with soundtrack music in his life. Echo quote. And I bet he wouldn't even know how. And he's rubbish anyway. You know I actually saw echo unquote. 1BNE in his code. That could have been a BNE.S and I nearly wet myself. I mean how can echo quote he call himself a programmer when he obviously isn't nearly as good as me. etc. Echo unquote. Anyway I must go now as my mum says my rusks are getting soggy. Kalatrag Wangus Dudes. Echo quote. Intro by Huge Red Porks order the Tocholana Hillishan and death to everyone crew. Echo unquote. And PS. When I grow up I want to be a British Rail Guard. Apologies to British Rail employees everywhere. Echo. Totally _naff _intro _ with _ some filled _ polygon _ graphics _ that _ rotate _ around _ their _ own _ axis _ cos _ I don't _ have _ er _ clue _ how _ the _ code _ works _ as _ I _ got _ it _ off _ my _ mate _ an _ Sweden. Pointless _ and really _ badly _ bugged _ trainer options _ with _ o _ my _ god _ not _ another _ Piralax _ Starfield _ and _ sign _ scrolly _ message _ if _ I _ ever _ see _ another _ one _ I'm _ going _ to _ leave _ the _ country _ and _ become _ a trappist _ monk _ an _ Tibet _ mine _ you _ that _ wouldn't _ be _ er _ very _ good _ idea _ now _ the _ Chinese _ have _ invaded _ our _ well _ maybe _ just _ suicide _ or even _ demora terroricide _ is _ the _ answer. pitifully badly cracked version of the game that only with an a 501 insider ram board on my computer and anyway the philoloader I got out of disk drives inside and out has the head step delay set much too fast so it crashes all the time and even then it uses or software timing loop so it won't work on faster processes sometimes I really don't no why you lot bother I really don't shit it's good r well what do you expect your amiga has the wrong color fat anus chip and the power light is 2 bright and the drive makes the wrong pitched clicking noise it works alright on my t.v honest lee 2.w a0 reset jmp a0 right that, to quote my line of fire startup sequence, is that over with? Why you may not read further if you are under 14 or have a battle action replay MK.I***. The MK.I one's okay cause the software's much better. Yes kids, it's *PROGRAMMER time. Programmer's ego time for the humans. Other games I've written, the list gets longer. Double Dragon I, Amiga, ST, Amstrad CPC, Double Dragon 2nd, Amiga, ST, Amstrad, ARG. Endless beat 'em ups. Shinobi, Amstrad, Block Racer, Amiga, ST, SWOT, Spectrum, but don't tell anyone. Line of Fire, Amiga, ST, Rotux, Amiga, ST, Fly Spy, Amstrad, The Islands of Dr. Destructo, 64, UCM, 64, BAF, Utilities, ETC, Zap, Amiga, Cyclone, Amiga, Time Warp Turbo Loader, Amstrad, Invader Load, 64, plus VARIOUS other bits and pieces and in-house stuff. Right, that's the programmography over with. Now the customary rubbish that I usually put in the startup sequence to amuse you lot before you get down to the 5-minute job of cracking the game. See also Line of Fire. Incidentally, I gave up protecting games seriously after I spent a week doing the protection for Shinobi and Double Dragon 2nd on the Amiga, which was, and I say so myself, pretty bloody good, even if Weetabix did eventually crack DD2. By the way, I never did find out how long it took you. The way I look at it, the better the protection, the greater the challenge, and although it would be fun if protection could adapt itself to what the cracker is doing, like a game of chess, as it is the whole game is a bit one-sided. I mean, whatever I do for protection, once I've done it, it's cast in stone, and as it is impossible to cover every one of the bizarre things you lot will try, eventually a game will get cracked, so why bother in the first place? I don't agree with piracy, but as in-game protection is just providing you lot with some amusement over a boring weekend, I don't bother much anymore. I dare say, some people still think that it's possible to do quote pirate-proof protection, but personally, after DD2, which really did have some bloody neat ideas in it, I don't. Another problem is that when I do a really neat disk format that, say, gives you 6.5K a track and is well hard to copy, the fucking duplicators can't duplicate it. Kind of defeats the object really. Any road up. On this game I'm reasonably pleased with the interrupt driven discloader. Everyone else did it ages ago, so did I, but that sort of loading is not really suitable for most types of games. You need dynamic memory allocation and multitasking and crunch routines for a start, and then you run into all sorts of problems with RAM fragmentation, and eventually you end up spending more time sorting out the problems caused by the system than it solves. But I thought I might as well use it in Final Fight, just so that Ronald Van Thinkley at the sales curve would shut up. Sorry Ronald. Oh yeah, the real-time X/Y flipping and decompressing sprite routine is alright too, but a tad slow. Ah well, the line of fire real-time scaling sprite routine was slightly neat as well, and look how slow that game was. The main problem with this game is the amount of time and memory used up by all the massive sprites. I ripped all the graphics out of the arcade board's ROMs, and I really didn't want to have to shrink them or anything, so we end up with what you see here, bloody huge sprites. Tum-te-tum, what next? I know. It's the arcade machine specs, the standard Capcom borders used on everything from Gals and Ghosts to Strider and Dynasty Wars, 68,000 running at 8 MHz-Z80 driving the sound chip, standard Yamaha 6 voice FM chip, and sample playback hardware 1.5 MB of program and data ROMs, ARG, 2 MB of sprite and character graphic ROMs, double ARG, there's space on the board for 16 MB, 256K of sample/music ROM triple playfield screen, with a rather interesting method of displaying data, see later, loads of 128x128 hardware sprites with hardware X and Y flipping, bog standard, 64K of video RAM, 64K of processor RAM. The screen displays are quite interesting. The 3 overlaid playfields are made up differently, but they are all character mapped, not bit mapped. Naturally they all have independent hardware scroll. There's also no practical limit on the number of characters you can access at any one time with a screen. All the character map screens use 16-bit character numbers. Playfield 1. The back parallax layer consists of 32x32 character blocks, with each block having a selectable palette of 16 colors from a set of 32 different palettes. That's up to 512 colors on this screen alone. Playfield 2, the main playing area, uses 16x16 character blocks, each with a 16 color palette selected from another bank of 32. Playfield 3, the top layer for scores, text, etc., uses 8x8 characters, 16 colors, from yet another bank of 16 palettes. All characters can be individually X and Y flipped, and the playfield 2 characters can be set to appear in front of or behind, or both, any sprites. Each sprite is up to 128x128 pixels, and is character mapped too. Only 16 colors in any one sprite, but the sprite palette is selected from yet another set of 32 different ones. Naturally, the sprite can be flipped in either direction by just setting a bit. I don't know how many sprites you get, but I suspect 64. Right, so that give you a grand total of 1280 colors on screen, not counting the sprites, without even using raster splits. Don't you just want to burn your Amiga? Can you believe what you could do with this board? Everything is done in hardware, and you've got an 8MHz68000 just to change a few registers with it. It doesn't even have to drive the sound chip, the Z80 does that. This board is considered to be old technology, and is not really used by Capcom much anymore. Can I have one for Christmas, Santa? If you think that's good, you should have seen the hardware on Line of Fire that I converted before. Two 12MHz68000s and a Z80 all co-processing. Oh yeah, if any other companies want to hire me to extract graphics and data from arcade boards they're converting, get in touch. Ah well, back to the real world. Short bit about me. Cos *I* wrote this game and *I* feel like it. I'm 21, tall, and with boundless enthusiasm, and far less talent, for music, playing pool, drinking alcohol, and going to raves. Oh yeah. I'm half Australian too, not that that helps. Written in my slum at our Bristol office, on Amiga, A500 with 2.5 MB, A590, Cygnus said, Genin 2 and Pain 3, Orgasms bug to hell. A500 with 1 MB, to download to, Parksy 1040 Street in the corner, covered in junk comfy chair, new body expects the Spanish Inquisition. Loud stereo and millions of albums video Walkman. Plus all of Blackadder II/Ivan the Young Ones, Game Boy, with Tetris superglued into it, US Robotics HST 9600 board modem, for apping with the artists in Whitby. Final Fight board, connected to crappy joystick and Commodore monitor. Some custom reading hardware filter coffee machine, microwave and endless copies of The Independent, that's it. No PDS, no SNASM, no nothing. Cest larvae. For light relief at my flat, I've wasted huge amounts of money on Amiga A1000 plus 2 MB etc, KCOFZ1 sampler and loads of discs of samples, Steinway piano, 808 over 909 drums, Fairlights, Moogs, etc, Roland D110 synth core game 1R. Synth, use those funky presets. Cheetah Manuscript 6 analog synth, and MKV second keyboard gathering dust, Alisys Quadreverb plus digital effects processor, hours of fun. Alisys SR16 drum machine Yamaha TX7 synth desk tech 8 channel mixer, now redundant, Fender Strat, cheapo clone, guitar crybaby wah wah pedal, so I can sound like all the other crappy Manchester bands. A couple of El Cheapo distortion / compression / grunge pedals Fostex B16, 16 track reel to reel tape recorder, woohoo. Soundtrack 16:8:16 mixer, double woo. Alisys 3630 compressor / limiter / Noisegat Yamaha FSK sync converter, crappy, not even SMPTE compatible, and no, you can't come round and burgle me. Actually, the CDTV has just come out, and does look rather sexy. I saw a preview at the Software Developers Conf in Bournemouth a while back, and it was well impressive. Maybe that's next on the expensive toys list. The 2nd of September 1991 I've played with it and no, it isn't really. Right, that's that over with. Now, the musicography. Music that contributed to the writing of this game. I've got pretty varied tastes. KLF, The White Room / Chill Out / Space / 1987 What the fuck is going on Shag Time / Who Killed the Jams, Mew Mew. The Smiths, The World Won't Listen / Hat Full of Hollow / Strange Ways, Here We Come / Louder Than Bombs, all absolutely fab. Pink Floyd, The Wall / Wish You Were Here / Dark Side of the Moon / Momentary Lapse of Reason Roger Waters, Radio Chaos / The Pros and Cons of Hitchhiking The Cure, Standing on the Beach / Head on the Door / Kiss Me / Disintegration Pet Shop Boys, Keys / Introspective / Disco / Actually / Behavior, beautiful chord progressions on the last 2 songs, Public Enemy, Yo. Bum Rush the Show, Fear of a Black Planet Inxes, Kick / Listen Like Thieves Prince, Love a Sexy / Graffiti Bridge / Purple Rain / Sign of the Times / Round the World in 8-Day Propaganda, A Secret Wish / 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Mucho underrated, Thomas Dolby, The Flat Earth / Aliens ate my book. I really like both albums, The Shaman, Entak / In Gorbachev We Trust Tracy Chapman, TC / CROSSROADS Thompson Twins, Quick Step and Sidekick / Into the Gap Happy Mondays, Pearls, Thrills and Eliach's cameo, Word Up / She's. Strange Heaven 17. How Men Are / The Luxury Gap / Penthouse and Pavement The Beloved, Happiness / Blissed Out Depeche Mode, Violator, I Just Rediscovered Them, *THETHE*, Soul Mining / Infected / Mind Bomb, totally my favorite. Bloody Brilliant. James Brown, The Great JB, Get On Up. Peter Gabriel, So / Shaking the Tree They Might Be Giants, Flood / T.M.B.G, Prosthetic Foreheads. Grace Jones, Island Life, Pull Up to the Bumper. Obscene. Jane Michelle Jarre, Zuluk / Oxygen / Rendezvous Nene Cherry, Raw Like Sushi Squeeze, The Singles Genesis, Duke/Invisible Touch/Genesis. Invisible Touch is still totally adult, more stuff. Motorhead. The Ace of Spades. The House Martins. London Zero. Hull 4/The People Who Grinned Themselves to Death. The Beautiful South. The Beautiful South/Choke the Police. The Single/Regatta D Blank/Ghosts in the Machine. Talking Heads. Fear of Music/Little Creature/True Stories/More Songs About Buildings and Food. Talk. Spirit of Eden/Natural History/The Party's Over. Love That Tortured. Harmonica. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. The Best of OMD/That Other Compilation with White Trash on Simple Minds. New Gold Dreams/Street Fighting Years/Once Upon a Time. Pretentious, but I'm a sucker for Trevor Horn production. Bassomatic. Set the controls for the heart of the bass. You don't want my brain. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Erasure. Wonderland/The Circus. Plinketti Plonk. Vince. Alison Wyatt. Alf Roachford. Roachford. The Beatles. Sgt. Pepper's. Legendary album. How Many Holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. Bruce Hornsby and the Range. The Way It Is. Tinkle Those Ivories. Bit Poor. Bridge of Spy/Rage. The latter is not so but. Betty Boo. Boomania. ABC. Lexicon of Love/How to Be a Zillionaire. Father Barabbas and the Butcher Monks. Live at the Lightship/F.B.B.M. Cossie's Ken and He Ain't Got No Mates. The Orb. The Orb's Adventures Beyond the Ultra World. The Proclaimers. Sunshine on Leith. New Order. Substance/Whatever. That most recent one's called. Featuring New Order standard guitar sound. TM. Electribe 101. Electrible Memories. Bronski Beat. The Age of Consent. Slam Your Ghoulies. In a Drawer and Sing. Jimi Hendrix. Electric Ladyland/Best of. Marillion. Clutching at Straws/Misplaced Childhood. Use this on the street corner. I Ask You. Mike and the Mechanics. Living Years/M.T.M. The Boomtown Rats. Mondo Bongo/The Fine Art of Surfacing. Terence Trent D'Arby. Introducing the Hardline. Sexpress. Original soundtrack. Tears for Fears. Songs from the Big Chair/Sowing the Seeds of Love. Steed Winwood. Back in the High Life/Arc of Adida Dire Straits. Brothers in Arms/Making Movies/Love Over Gold/Alchemy. Up 40. The best of Up 40. Even if it does all sound the same. B-52s. Cosmic Thing/Rock Lobster. Susan Vega. Solitude. Standing Massive Blue Lines. From Bristol. Yeah. Bomb the Bass. Enter the Dragon. Seal. Pretty good, but then I'm a sucker for Trevor Horn's production. REM. Out of Time. Still unsure about that. Electronic. Bloody excellent. Don Henley. Building the Perfect Beast/The End of the Innocent Soft Cell. Non-stop exotic cabaret. Goowood. Hot House Flowers. People EMF. Schubert Dip. Not bad. Eurythmics. Be Yourself Tonight/Sweet Dreams/We2R1/Revenge. Sample the intro off There Must Be an Angel Why Don't You? Madonna. The Immaculate Collection. The best bits are the Patrick Leonard produced stuff. Really amazing musician. As I said, pretty varied. And also some tapes supplied by my mate Alex. And ratings. There you are, Alex. Your official mention. Tackhead. Strange Things. Funky, but still. 6 out of 10. Shed. Narcotic. Woo. Pretty sample Y, but melodic. 8 out of 10. The Shaman. In Gorbachev We Trust. A bit tiring. 5 out of 10. PIL. Second edition. Never really liked PIL. 4 out of 10. Anyway, a big hello to Delit Codemasters, Crease at Argonaut, Charlie, Tim C and Tim M, Paul D and Paul Hadaway, Steve Hogg, McVie, Andy S and DH, Pat, Mariah, Mike H, Alan B, The Bid Maps, JMP, Bob, Nadine, Dan in the Sign Scroll Man, Alex, Specs, Noel, Ben and Tanaya, Tim Miller, Graham, Gavin, John Menzies, what a name, and everyone else in Wildenwood Key Leamington Spa, especially all the gorgeous women. Mazia Darvish, Jim, Adrian Stevens, Ricardo Pinto and the rest of the assembly line. Jobby, James, Cash, and Rob, DML. Mike Day, Klaus, Hans and Dagmar, and finally, all the various crowd I know from parties, raves, shows, etc, whose were update the 2nd of September 1991. Del is still at Cotter Masters, Charlie is going to join him soon. Kreese is still at Argonaut, and Anna's now at Core Design. Dubious substances and late night parties, supplied by JW Incorporated. Haha. Neil Tennant's going grey. I've just seen an interview in NNE, and he is looking a tad oldish. Never mind. Amazing music nonetheless. I'm seeing the PSBs live at the next soon, and if this game is still under development then, I'll give you an update asterisk, the 11th of June. Yep. Saw them last Monday in Birmingham. Were they good? Is the Pope Catholic? The best live show I've ever seen. Hey. I've just been mugged. The 21st of May, some bastard came up behind me when I was coming home from the club last night and hit me over the head bloody hard with something. I don't know what. I was too busy being knocked unconscious. I woke up in the gutter sometime later, in a pool of blood, mine, with some nice police lady calling me an ambulance. I don't know why. My name is Richard, after all. Ho ho ho. After about 6 stitches in my head courtesy of the Bristol Royal Infirmary and a tetanus jab, all I have to show for my night of fun is a small bald patch with blue stitches in on the back of my head and the most amazingly colored bruises you have ever seen. Who says you can't have fun in Bristol anymore? Anyway, thanks to the nice policewoman and the staff of the BRI in casualty that night, and no bloody thanks at all to whoever hit me. Oh yeah. Hi to all the plebs who crowd into the Virgin Games Centre in Bristol every Saturday morning and consistently refuse to recognize me or Tim, even when we talk loudly about all the games we have written. Hellos also to the regulars at the White Hart, and Joel the rather nice barmaid, and Sportsman pubs in Bristol. Ah well, it looks like I'll be doing some Super Famicom, Mega Drive, or Master System work now, if our SNASM system ever turns up, the 2nd of September 1991. It hasn't, and doesn't look like it ever will, so I've just designed and built my own Mega Drive development system, and it works. Anyone who wants to buy it, contact me. By the way, hope you like the cheat mode. Very silly. See you on the next one. Bye. Love and irony, Richard Aplin. P.S. All you young and impressionable people who think programmers make loads of money, well, most of us don't, mind you. The hours are good. PPS good startup sequence A. PPPS update. My next game is Godfather 3rd, US Gold, on 68,000 and PC, although it looks like I may go and do console hard/software development for Codemasters afterwards. And now for some music from the album on my stereo at the moment. Monday, September 2nd, 15 hours, 51 minutes and 6 seconds 1991. Please Don't Sue Me Mr. Record Company, which is the amazing The Flat Earth by Thomas Dolby, typed in as it's playing. Hum the tunes, if you know them. Milu, T. Dolby, if I'm not sleeping, it's because I'm frightened of what I might find behind the curtain. There is a signal. There is a warning. I will not heed them before I hear the morning dew that trickles down the window. Milu, the people of the rainforest. Believe in dreamtime, real time inverted, along the fault line. Below the surface, there is a secret, there is a reason, for all these nightmares, for all this mayhem. Milu, the changes came, before they knew. The keeper of the rainforest talk to me. Milu, speak to me. Milu, walk with me. Milu, reach for me. Milu, Milu, the changes came before they knew. The seasons changed an hour too soon. The waters came before he knew. The prisoner of the rainforest. I scare myself, D. Hicks. I scare myself just thinking about you. I scare myself when I'm without you. I scare myself the moment that you're gone. I scare myself when I let my thoughts run. And when they are running, I keep thinking of you. And when they are running, what can I do? I scare myself, and I don't mean lightly. I scare myself, it can get frightening. I scare myself to think what I could do. I scare myself, it's some kind of voodoo. And with that voodoo, I keep thinking of you. And with that voodoo, what can I do? Play a piano for the solo. And with that voodoo, I keep thinking of you. And with that voodoo, what can I do? But it's so very different when we're together. I'm so much calmer. I feel better because the stars already crossed our paths forever, and the sooner that we realize it the better, and then I'll be with you and I won't scare myself and I'll know what to do and I won't scare myself and my thoughts will run and I won't scare myself and I'll think of you and I won't scare myself. And no, I'm not going to type out hyperactive. I can't type that fast.